Service in Tallahassee has issued a special marine warning for coastal waters from Ochlockonee River to Apalachicola, Florida out to 20 nautical miles, coastal waters from Mexico Beach to Apalachicola out 20 nautical miles, coastal waters from Okaloosa-Walton County Line to Mexico Beach out 20 nautical miles, waters from Mexico Beach to Apalachicola, Florida from 20 to 60 nautical miles, waters from Okaloosa-Walton County Line to Mexico Beach from 20 to 60 nautical miles, waters from Suwannee River to Apalachicola, Florida from 20 to 60 nautical miles until 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or 8:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and 6:23 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or 5:23 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Severe thunderstorms capable of producing waterspouts were located along a line extending from 14 nautical miles east of Okaloosa Deepwater Reef to 49 nautical miles southeast of Ochlockonee Reef, moving east at 35 knots. Hazard, waterspouts and wind gusts in excess of 50 knots. Source, radar indicated. Impact, waterspouts can quickly form and capsize boats, damage vessels, and create suddenly higher waves. Make sure all on board are in a secure location and wearing life jackets. Expect wind gusts in excess of 50 knots and suddenly higher waves. Boats could sustain significant damage or capsize. Make sure all on board are wearing life jackets. Return to safe harbor if possible. Locations impacted include Mexico Beach, Port St. Joe, Empire Micro Wreck, Apalachicola, Sea Tower, Cape San Blas, and St. George Island. A tornado watch remains in effect until 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time for Big Bend and the Panhandle of Florida, and adjacent coastal waters. Thunderstorms can produce sudden waterspouts. Waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Seek safe harbor immediately. The National Weather Service in Tallahassee has issued a special marine warning for Apalachee Bay or coastal waters from Keaton Beach to Ochlockonee River, Florida out to 20 nautical miles, coastal waters from Ochlockonee River to Apalachicola, Florida out to 20 nautical miles, coastal waters from Mexico Beach to Apalachicola out 20 nautical miles, waters from Mexico Beach to Apalachicola, Florida from 20 to 60 nautical miles, waters from Suwannee River to Apalachicola, Florida from 20 to 60 nautical miles until 12:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or 11:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time, at 9:21 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or 8:21 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Severe thunderstorms capable of producing waterspouts were located along a line extending from Port St. Joe to 39 nautical miles southwest of Empire Micro Wreck, moving east at 35 knots. Hazard, waterspouts and wind gusts to 40 knots. Source, radar indicated. Impact, waterspouts can quickly form and capsize boats, damage vessels, and create suddenly higher waves. Make sure all on board are in a secure location and wearing life jackets. Expect wind gusts in excess of 34 knots. Suddenly frequent lightning and heavy downpours. Make sure all on board are wearing life jackets. Locations impacted include O Tower, K Tower, Port St. Joe, South Tower, V Tower, Empire Micro Wreck, Apalachicola, Sea Tower, Cape San Blas, St. George Island, and Marker 24 Barge. Thunderstorms can produce sudden waterspouts. Waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Seek safe harbor immediately. The National Weather Service in Tallahassee has issued a special marine warning for Apalachee Bay or coastal waters from Keaton Beach to Ochlockonee River, Florida out to 20 nautical miles, coastal waters from Ochlockonee River to Apalachicola, Florida out to 20 nautical miles until 1:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 12:06 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 7 nautical miles east of Marker 24 Barge to near St. George Island, moving northeast at 40 knots. Hazard, wind gusts to nearly 50 knots. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect wind gusts in excess of 34 knots, suddenly higher waves, frequent lightning, and heavy downpours. Make sure all on board are wearing life jackets. Locations impacted include K Tower and Marker 24 Barge. Move to safe harbor immediately as gusty winds and high waves are expected. The National Weather Service in Tallahassee has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Gulf County in Florida, Calhoun County in Florida, Wakulla County in Big Bend, Florida, Gadsden County in Big Bend, Florida, Liberty County in Big Bend, Florida, Leon County in Big Bend, Florida, Franklin County in Big Bend, Florida, until 2:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or 1:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 12:47 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or 11:47 p.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 13 miles northwest of Stormhill Creek to near Port St. Joe, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Tallahassee, Woodville, Carnaval, Quincy, Havana, Midway, Florida State University, East Point, Apalachicola, Tallahassee Community College, Blountstown, St. Mark's, Crawfordville, Florida A&M, St. George Island, Port St. Joe, Mexico Beach, Stormhill Creek, Doak Campbell Stadium, and Chattahoochee. Remain alert for a possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. If you spot a tornado, go at once into the basement or small central room and a sturdy structure. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. To report severe weather, contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will send your report to the National Weather Service office in Tallahassee. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 1:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time Thursday, or 2:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Florida: Calhoun, Franklin, Gadsden, Leon, Liberty, and Wakulla. The National Weather Service in Tallahassee has issued a flash flood warning for Franklin County in Big Bend, Florida, Gadsden County in Big Bend, Florida, Jefferson County in Big Bend, Florida, Leon County in Big Bend, Florida, Liberty County in Big Bend, Florida, Wakulla County in Big Bend, Florida, Gulf County in Florida, until 7:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or 6:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time Thursday. At 1:09 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or 12:09 a.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard, flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source, radar. Impact, flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Tallahassee, Woodville, Carnaval, Monticello, Crawfordville, Midway, Tallahassee Community College, Florida A&M, Florida State University, St. Mark's, Quincy, Havana, East Point, Apalachicola, Port St. Joe, Doak Campbell Stadium, Greensboro, Chattahoochee, Stormhill Creek, and Wewaunishka. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 7:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Florida: Franklin, Gadsden, Jefferson, Leon, Liberty, and Wakulla. The National